All right, I think we are live. Let me make sure I can hear myself. All right, I can hear myself. All right, we are currently live. Let me invite everyone on my Discord, as always, to make sure they are here. Select a channel. Here we go. On announcements and at everyone and send. All right, everything should be running as it should be. All right. Who the? All right. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to my Friday live stream. Thank you guys for joining. And yes, I know I'm a bit early today because I have a special surprise at midnight. I planned and I've already did a video. It's already on YouTube, but it's hidden. It will be live on midnight. It will be a special a special gift for a close friend of mine on her birthday. So yes, it will be live on midnight. That's why I started very early so I can finish before midnight because I need to be there when, of course, when that special video starts. So hello, my friends, and thank you for joining my Friday live stream. Hello, Mr. Quest 333. Hello, Mr. BeamNG. Hello, Mr. Atlas. Hello, Mr. Soundtrack. Hello, Mr. Acid Green. And who is this? Who is this? Who is this viewer here who is talking not really great? So yes, my friend, I'm sorry, but you will be kicked. All right, here we go. So this guy has been kicked. Good. Hello, Mr. Noka. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. You are really awesome for joining my Friday live stream very early. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I know it's not as usual at 10 p.m. It's at 8 p.m. because, or 9 p.m. actually right now, because as I've mentioned before, I have a special surprise at midnight, which is a special video that I prepared for a close friend of mine. Yep, Mr. Soundtrack, yeah, because he was behaving badly. That's why I kicked him. All right, good gentlemen. So we have around 11 cars that I've seen pictures of on my Discord, so I really cannot wait to try them out. Plus, we'll be driving some special cars that you haven't seen before. I created some new ones, and I wanted to show you those as well. But first, of course, let's open the sandbox mod and see what we guys have. So let's read some of your awesome comments first. Mr. Soundtrack says it's better than late. Well, of course, yeah. Mr. Quest says, will I get disqualified if my car has a red warning light, suspension bottoming out? Well, request 333. Well, let's see. If your reliability is 0, yes, you will get disqualified. But if you do have a number on reliability, it's all right. But of course, you need to make sure that your car is not really bottoming out in BeamNG. It's not scraping the ground. Any car will scrape the ground hard, it will get disqualified, because on the previous challenge there was, I remember, a car that was absolutely scary to drive. I remember it was very quiet, very cool, coming up to an apex, and because that thing was super low, I mean, you know how the crash sound, the crashing noise in BeamNG, it's super loud, it's super scary. I mean, I nearly had a heart attack because that thing was super close to the ground, and when I approached that apex, the whole bottom of the car, crashed, or I don't know, got bented or something, and the noise was super loud. I nearly had a heart attack. So that's why I did disqualify that car. And if your car does the same thing, yes, it will get disqualified. So make sure your car is perfect. All right, so let's see. Mr. Noka says 9 p.m. Yes, but I watch your stream. Yes, thank you, my friend. Mr. Freedom Fishing says next week I'm going on Off Mania in Poland. Cool. I don't know what city is that, but yeah, good luck, my friend. All right, gentlemen, let's see. We have 11 cars. I've already opened the files, but I don't know what things we will be seeing inside them, so who knows. All right, gentlemen, so And I don't know if we have, I think there is a little mix up here. So we'll be checking all the cars here. I don't know, some of them are old cars, some of them are new cars. I don't know, let's see. So yes, the first car, I don't know if this is an old thing or a new thing. I think this is an old car or something, because I do have some cars from the previous live stream. All right, so let's start from the bottom. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, we have a missing car or something. All right, so let's start with the, I don't know, is this the Avanti, a new thing or an old thing? Let's see. It's called the Avanti Delamar Police Package 1970. So must be promising. Let's see. And what? Let's see. Well, who's this? It says, let's see, the RC Car Challenge. That's what it is. Really? My Civic is here. All right, yeah. We will check it out, my friend. Be prepared to wait for like 5 minutes to wait for the fixtures to load. Really? It's full of fixtures. Wow, it's gonna be awesome. All right, so the first car is called the Daimler. I think Daimler. It says here Daimler V8 Police Package, 265 horsepower, 4,900 RPM, proper classic V8, 6.2 overhead valve. It's gonna be really awesome, rear-wheel drive, and it's a police car according to the name of it. So let's see. All right, here we go. We have some nice muscly looks, and that's what I always love to see in classic American land yacht. Basically, love the front bumper, love the styling. Very 70s, very chromy, and well, it's sharp actually, to be completely honest with you, but it's looking really cool. All the appropriate fixtures to make it a police car. Yeah, what a nice creation. I like it. It's gonna be really awesome. Well, I can see it's rear-wheel drive, proper V8. Very cool. So let's see. So the beating heart of this police enforcer car here, let's see, it's a V8, obviously, cast iron, very old school, very awesome. Let's see, cast internals, also very cool, very classic. We have a mid cam profile between sport and normal, which is what really police cars are in real life. They are between sport and normal, better than everyone else, and not really too sporty. So that's correct. Very nice. Compression ratio, well, it's low because the fuel system is, yes, it's a carburetor, single 4-barrel, very classic. I like it. It's a pure American police vehicle, which is what I do really love when you are creating something classic like 70s, large, big land yacht, police car. I love to see all these things. Very cool. All right, let's fire up this massive bad boy and see how this thing will actually run. According to the game, it's not really super quiet. It's actually a little bit noisy. So yes, let's enjoy it. Here we go. Let's check out the pistons, of course, and here we go. All right, yummy noise, proper V8 noise. Cool. All right, let's rev this baby. Not bad. Sounds very good. Appropriate V8 noise. I like it. I mean, it's a 70s, big, massive American V8. I mean, the RPM is not going to be really that high. These things definitely, as you can see, will the valve float will be super early. Like, look at that. It cannot. I mean, this thing cannot reach 5,000 RPM. It will start to float very hard. I mean, that's very appropriate for the technology back then. It's very torquey. It's very massive, and well, it's very heavy, 300 kilos for an engine. Appropriate. I like it. 70s love indeed. Love the rims, also very American and appropriate police rims. Very cool. The styling is absolutely amazing, and I promise you guys, this door here, I mean, when you look at it, it's in white, but I promise you, this thing is not easy to get painted in automation game, because you can't paint the doors. You can paint the roof, you can paint the bumpers, but the doors alone, no, you can't do that. So this creator, he did a very awesome trick, which is of course using as many as he can of those plates, white plates to cover the door to make sure it looks painted, which is a very nice touch. This thing will take a very long time. And check out how many plates he used to make sure the door looks white. Appropriate work. I love it. I love it. I love it indeed. We have some nice touch-ups back there. Appropriate exhaust. Very cool. Very cool looking car. All right, let's check out the gearbox. Of course, it's gonna be... Oh, come on. For a moment, I thought it's gonna be automatic gearbox because, well, cop cars do comes with automatic gearbox. American cop cars do come with automatics, not manual. I don't know, maybe in the past some did come with manual, but like 90% came with automatic. It's all right. It will make it more sporty, more drivable this way. I like manual. Manual in automation game is very nice. Automatics are real rubbish, but it's all right. It's fast, 9 seconds, not bad for 70s land yachts. Cross-ply tires. Now this is an old school design, but it's not bad. Very good. I like it. It's very American, which what I do really love to see. I mean, we did in the past cop car challenge. In the past, we did American land yachts, and I've seen before people. Yes, they are creating land yachts when it comes to the looks, but they do create some modern touch-ups like modern suspension, hard suspension, not really a land yacht suspension. As you can see, this thing also, check out the suspension, check out the bouncing curve. It's very bouncy. That means the car will be actually also very comfortable in real life. It will be very comfortable. Hello, Mr. Christoph. Hello, my friend. So it's gonna be also comfortable like a true land yacht, and that's what I really love to see. All right, gentlemen. Let's see. It cost $15,000, 15, or let's say 16, which is very cheap. 8 miles to the gallon. I mean, it's an American land yacht. What do you expect? And it's comfortable-ish. It's drivable. It's prestigious, which is really surprising. Safe, very reliable, very cool. All right, let's export the first beast. All right, gentlemen, let's see. Let's read some of your awesome comments. Let's see. Mr. Freedom says it's really American. That's true. Mr. Noka says GTA San Andreas, one love. Indeed, LSPD. Yeah. I mean, it's not LSPD. It says ASPD, but yes, LSPD. It's gonna be really awesome. Mr. Christoph says, oh no, I forgot to submit my Italian 72 sports car. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry, my friend. Let's see. Mr. Max Power says 8 miles. Yeah, I just noticed maybe a bit much gas. Mr. Acid Green, back then I believe manuals were still around. Although, yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe, but you know, a lot of them came with automatics. It's all right. Yeah, yes, I noticed actually the roll angle is a bit low, but everything else is absolutely cool and very American, which is really what I love to see. Pure, authentic. All right, very exciting. First car is really the first car is actually a success. I consider this car actually a true success, so it's gonna be really awesome. Guys, don't forget on midnight on 12 a.m. midnight at +3 GMT, because that's my local time. A special birthday video will be live, or not live, will be available on my YouTube channel for a special friend of mine. So yes, I would love if you can actually be there to watch it. It will mean a lot if you really don't mind, because it's gonna be really awesome, and I would really appreciate it. So that's why I started this live tonight very early, so I can finish before midnight, so the video can actually be there. All right, gentlemen. The next car, the next beast. Let's see. Just give me a moment. All right, gentlemen, we are back. All right, so the next car, it's called BRD and Kinshi Uber. All right, let's check it out. It's called the Hill Climb Challenge, or Hill Climb Edition. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I've never seen so many warning lights. how many warnings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Look at that. Pistons are getting destroyed. The brakes, engine bay is very full. Dampers are hard. Ride suspension is wrong. Choosing power distribution, quality, wheel spin. There's a ton of wheel spin, downforce. Goodness. Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Haidiri. Hello, my friend. So what we have here is a 2,600 horsepower, massive 10.7 liter V12. Of course, it's turbocharged. It's all-wheel drive and double wishbone, push rods, carbon fiber. Oh my god. Let's check it out. All right. So straight away, I can say this is a hill climb-ish thing, basically, with a 2,600 horsepower. I mean, I've seen hill climb cars. I've seen them. I've seen videos of them on YouTube. But yes, they do have these massive wings or whatever. But I don't think they have this much horsepower. So it's gonna be very, very special to drive. Many downforce or aerodynamical features on the car. So yeah, let's see. Starting from the beginning, let's see. This is the beating heart of this beast, basically. Wow. All right. So forged internals, plus 15 quality, and yes, I already see the first problem. Yes, I already see the first problem. First problem is octane. This thing is running on 88.6 octane, and the creator is using ultimate 100 octane fuel. I mean, why? Really, why? Why are you using very, very high grade octane on an engine that can run on cheap octane fuel? I mean, with this much points, look at that. We still have 11.4 points left, so you can actually add more ignition. You can actually add more compression. You can actually still tune the engine, to make it better. And the engine is getting revved extremely hard. Look at that, 8,000 RPM, and basically pistons are getting destroyed. I mean, I really don't understand why. Let's try something here. I'm not sure if lightweight forged pistons can actually take the torque or not. Let's check them out. Yes, definitely the lightweight forged pistons cannot take the torque. So yes, choosing forged is a better option. Yeah, what? You could push it to 8,500. Push what? The RPM? It will get blown up. I'm not interested in that. But yes, you can actually add more compression. Check it out. It says here 10.1 to 1. You can actually add more. Look at that. You can add a lot more. Yeah, look, that's still going. Yeah, here we go. 11.5 to 1. Check it out. Check out how much horsepower and torque will actually we can actually add. But I'm not gonna spoil the car. I want to drive it as the creator, as the creator did create it. So I'm not gonna touch anything. But what I do want to change is the fuel. I mean, you can run it on regular fuel to run fine. So I'm gonna choose only regular fuel. I'm gonna keep the car the same way that I received it to make it actually run. All right, gentlemen, this thing is running with all-wheel drive, sequential gearbox, 4-speed only, 1.9 seconds from 0 to 100. That's very, very quick, which is absolutely crazy. And I've never ever in my life seen as crazy graph like this one. Check out the graph here. I don't know if this, I mean, how can you translate this this acceleration and grip graph? I mean, it's untranslated. What in God's name is that? I really don't understand. Where is the yellow line going? Where's the blue line go? I don't know. What is that? So semi-slick tires. Obviously, the creator of it went with, well, understeer, but being this much powerful, it's gonna oversteer. So yes, the brakes are super strong. Aerodynamics, not bad. It's a little bit broken, but it's not bad. Oh my god, it's a crazy car. It's gonna be absolutely crazy to drive. Wow, how much this thing cost? It cost 712. No, sorry. What? $7.1 million. Yes, $7.1 million. Wow, $7 million this thing cost. It's undrivable. According to Automation Game, it's undrivable. It's not sporty. It's not reliable at all. It will blow up according to Automation Game, not to myself. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really interesting. Let's export it. And what? Let's see. Let me adjust the chatting window because some of your words are actually disappearing. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so Mr. Acid Green says that traction graph is an EKG when you crush says that they love you, that you love you back indeed. Oh my god, yeah, I understand it. Yeah, wow. See the test track time. Yes, I know it's gonna be blistering. Yes, I know, Mr. Heidi. I understand that it's gonna be, super fast on the test track. It's gonna be, I think, the fastest thing ever. But I mean, I don't care about the time here. I only care about in BeamNG because in BeamNG it's the real deal. But here, it's just a simulation. I mean, just a mathematical simulation. So yes, let's see. Here we go. Yep, 1 minute 44.62. That's super quick. Yes, that's absolutely super quick. I understand that, but in real life or in BeamNG, it's gonna be it's gonna be a different story. Yes, I understand. Nice work, 144. Yes, I love it, but it's gonna be a super different story in BeamNG. All right, gentlemen, nice work. Let's move on. All right, gentlemen. Let's see. The next car that we have here, it's called what? The Canionero, something like this. Guatemala. Unique name, 1992 model, built in 2012. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. This is the model name. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I mixed everything up. So the Canionero or something like this, Deluxe, built in 1997. All right. It says here, all American V8. All right. The next American car that we have here, the first one was from the 70s. This one from 1997. Let's open it. Oh. What is this? That looks I mean, first glance, it looks actually very promising. From this angle, it looked very promising, really. But from the front, yes, I'm not really a fan of the headlights, the grille, no windscreen washers, no windscreen wipers, nothing. I mean, it's looking appropriate from the side, but from the front, it's absolutely basic. From the rear is not bad. From the rear is actually not bad, actually. There's the license plate, the handle, the taillights looking appropriate. But the front do need fixing. Yeah, different headlights maybe, different grille. Put some window washers, some wipers on it, some extra details on the side, but it's not bad. Yeah, and it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all, my friend. Yeah. So this thing actually, let's say this thing is running with, oh my goodness, 600 horsepower, 10.8 liter V8 motor. We have naturally aspirated 4-bed or carb, 4x4. It's not bad. Wow. All right, so let's see. I made it as the Simpson pic showed it. Really? Interesting. So let's see. We have a 10.8 liter V8, which is the maximum size in Automation Game. Overhead valve, push rods, 2 valves, very cool. Let's see, forged internals, interesting. 10.5 to 1, not bad. I mean, the engine tuning is actually not bad. Actually, it's actually very good. It's basic, but it's working as it should be. Although we are pushing the connecting rods a little bit higher than usual. It's really cool. All right, so let's fire up this thing because it's running 708 pound-feet. And 605 horsepower. Not bad. All right, let's fire up this massive beast and see. Look at the size of it. It's bigger than the dynamometer or the dyno engine. It's actually very similar size to it. What a creation. Let's fire it up. Yeah, Mr. BeamNG, I noticed that it's the production year of the engine alone is 2012, which is not appropriate because the car was made in I don't know, 1997, something like this. Yeah, 1997, and the engine is in 2012. But sounds really good. It's super powerful. It's super torquey. Yes, the car needs fixing, unfortunately, but yeah, on paper, it's everything is absolutely great. 4x4 automatic, which is not my first option to go through. I would prefer manual with this much horsepower. Manual is your friend. Automatic is too lazy. Let's see. Wow, that's that is too much overdrive. It's not bad. Manual lockers. Yeah, I appreciate. I mean, look at let me tell you something, my friend. 4x4 in automation game is a little bit weird because it will say you have a ton of wheel spin. Look at that, 17.4%. But in real life, when you go to BeamNG, you'll find it's grippy because you have. I mean, the game here, the automation game. I don't know if this thing thinks it's like rear-wheel drive, but no, it's like all-wheel drive. So I think the developers maybe they should fix this. They should fix the traction here. They should actually make it similar to all-wheel drive because it's much grippier than rear-wheel drive. I promise you, when you go to a BeamNG in 4x4 mode, it's very grippy. But 17.4%, I think this thing is in rear-wheel drive mode when you disconnect, the 4x4 system. But yes, in general, it's much grippier. So don't worry. It says here 70%. Don't worry about it. It will be much grippier in BeamNG. Chunky off-road tires. Well, these things unfortunately are absolutely rubbish. I can say that because in BeamNG.5, the game over there will think those tires are similar or actually worse than hard long life tires. They are not grippy. Even on dirt, they are actually rubbish on dirt. And this is weird because if you actually go with medium, and I'm sorry to say this, if you actually go with sport or even semi-slick, I'm not joking, these two options are the grippiest thing ever on dirt. I'm not joking. Chunky off-road tires are the worst tires ever, but unfortunately we have to choose them if we are building 4x4, for the cosmetic looks, because yes, look at me, I'm an off-roader, I have chunky off-road tires, but in BeamNG they will perform the worst, unfortunately. But all right, let's move on. Let's see. I'm fine. No, I'm not gonna swap the tires because look at it. It looks. I don't want to swear on YouTube, but it looks bad. Bad A. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at the ride height. Those chunky tires. I love it. It looks absolutely bad A. But yeah, unfortunately they will work not really great in BeamNG. But let's have fun. It will be a drift machine. Actually, you can actually power slide it hard. Not using the handbrake, no, but you can power slide it nicely. And also there are no exhaust tips. Where is the exhaust coming out of from? I'm sorry, but I need to fix this. I mean, I can't stand a car with no exhaust. Let's being an American, let's put something. Let's use something here appropriate, a little appropriate. Maybe hide it underneath or something. Yeah, like that. Here we go. Not bad. All right. Now we have an exhaust. Yeah, lock the diffs and have fun indeed. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Let's see. The brakes. The brake performance. Let's check out. Wow, the brakes. The brakes actually are not bad. Aerodynamics, off-road skid tray, very cool, and many. Oh my God! It's a luxury car. Oh, it's a luxury car. 2.6 tons. Wow! I just noticed it. We have 8 seats, Rolls-Royce Phantom on 4x4. I don't understand this car. This car or this vehicle is absolutely unique in its own special way, and it costs 47,000 bucks. Yeah. All right, let's export it anyway. All right, gentlemen. So, how's your Friday going? How's your weekend going so far? School, work, projects. What are you doing on Friday, or what did you do today? Yeah, it's a little bit thirsty. That's true. Yeah, Mr. Max Power is very thirsty, yeah. Yeah, the top speed also is a little bit optimistic. Let's see. So let's see. Mr. Freedom Fishing says I did boring stuff. All right, we don't worry. We are interested. Let's see what they are. Mr. Acid Green says it's been chill yesterday. I baked some apple pie that was delicious. Cool. I like apple pie. Cool. Nice. I like cooking actually. Yes, some people will find it funny. Yeah, a man can cook. Yes, a man can cook. It's actually very, very relaxing. Relaxing. I like cooking. So yeah, it's actually very cool. Nice. Did you put did you actually use some cinnamon on top, Mr. Acid Green? Putting cinnamon on top is actually will make them much more delicious actually. Yeah, automation channel or cooking channel indeed. So let's see. Heidi says going good. Half day of school and my on my 87 Yoras running better than ever. Cool, that's good to know. Mr. JD says I just watch your videos all day. That's very awesome. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm really happy to. I mean, it's really cool. Thank you. Let's see. Mr. Freedom Fishing says, "Wait, I watch Top Gear a lot. Awesome." But look, first, oh wait. Which Top Gear? The old one, or the the cool one, or the modern thing that no one is watching? Which one are you watching? The cool one or the modern thing that they call it Top Gear? Mr. Bodwinji says I had school and a driving lesson. Awesome. How did the life in driving lesson go? Let's see. Mr. Acid Green says I mixed some cinnamon with the sliced apples and then the crunchy oats on top. Wow, that's cool actually. That's very yummy. Nice one, my friend. Freedom Fishing says old. Ah yes, old, yeah. Bodunshi says good. That's good to know. Mr. Freedom says with Jeremy Clarkson. Alright, that's what I want. That's what I want to see, indeed. Let's see. Yes, Mr. Haidiri. Yes, speaking of videos, I may have beaten your i3 King, the inline 3. Yes, the inline 3 King engine. I mean, that's a very old video. I mean, I was focusing on all of my tuning skills only on the V16 King engine. But yeah, the inline 3, the inline 6, the inline 4, also the V6, the V8. All these engines, I mean, I didn't take a second look on them. So yes, a lot of people actually did make more powerful than those kings. But yeah, you know what I mean. That video was done very long time. So maybe someday when I have some free time, I will take another look on my inline 3 king, make it more powerful. Maybe reclaim the king engine again. Anyway, nice work, my friend. Nice work, my friend. Indeed. All right, of course, yeah, automation game got updated so many times, and of course, the inline 3 engine became much more good. All right, let's move on with the next beast. Oh, let's see. Here we go. The next beast that we have here, it's called the Gutamaya Imperial Cruiser AMG GT. I mean, look how many words we have here. Imperial, which is an American car manufacturer from the past. Cruiser, I don't know, Toyota Land Cruiser maybe. AMG from Mercedes. GT, which is Grand Tour. Mercedes-Benz W10 EQ Power. How many manufacturers and how many manufacturers are involved in this creation? So it says here it was designed in 2012, built in 2020. Let's see. Gonna be interesting. All right, so on paper that what we have here is a 741 horsepower, what is this? 1.8 liters V6 engine. It's turbocharged and it can go to 12,000 RPM. I can already see the massive what do you call it, turbo lag. I can already see it. I mean, even before it shows on the screen, I can already feel it. It's all-wheel drive, push rod, sequential gearbox, carbon fiber, everything. So it's gonna be, I don't know, a sports car, racing car, or something. Let's see. Ooh, that's interesting. It's a supercar actually. This is a supercar body, and I do love me some of that yummy font on the back. Remind me with the Lamborghini font. I think this is a modded font that I found on the Steam Workshop. Thank God I actually downloaded this thing very recently. So yes, it's the same Lamborghini font that you can actually use. I love the massive exhaust, although as you can see the pipes are actually showing, but it's not bad. It looks absolutely crazy. Love the design. Super many vents. Check it out. powered by AMG Mercedes-Benz. I love the AMG badge, very, very close to the real one. Yeah, but come on, my friend, come on. The Mercedes-Benz, look at that. The word Mercedes-Benz is absolutely perfect. But come on, dude, the star, the Mercedes star, you can actually create it. It's very, very simple to create. You see, look at that. You see these errors, you can actually shrink them a little bit, you know, make them a little bit thinner, and you can actually create the real star, not this. I mean, look at that. Everything is perfect, but yeah, unfortunately. Designed by Mr. MC Art. Very cool. I like it. It's actually absolutely great. But yeah, you know, the badge, you can actually create a better badge. Love the badge. Check it out. Check out this badge up front. Very, very awesome. I love it. I love attention to details. Great attention to details actually is the best thing ever. Really cool. All right, gentlemen, let's check out this 12,000 RPM engine. And oh my goodness, as I've mentioned, I've already predicted the turbo lag. I mean, it's very, very easy to predict actually, because first of all, turbos in automation games are rubbish, and yeah, it's a V6 and it's a 1.8 liters. What do you expect? Goodness, oh my god. Yeah, now oh my god, I've talked about this so many times. I mean, why are you using variable valve lift or VVL? Why are you using this technology when the cam profile and the VVL profile are absolutely identical? Look at that, 99, 100. Why putting VVL when you are using this? You can just put the cam profile to 100 and that's it. You don't need a VVL profile. You don't need this extra money, these extra sensors. I mean, why do you want to create this? The whole idea of using VVL is, for example, if you want to put the VVL like this on 100, the cam profile needs to be on 70, 80 max, 80 max, but no more than 80. But 9900, goodness, this is absolutely useless. That's the first mistake. Let's see. Second mistake that I can already see is the maximum boost. I really hope this thing will not blow up in BeamNG. I really do hope so. Let's see. Third mistake that I can already see. Yes, as you can see, look at that. The engine is running on 97.3 octane and he's using 98. So you can actually, I don't know, you can add more ignition. As you can see, look at that. 2 points of ignition. It will run perfectly. We did add more horsepower, or you can take out some fuel. You can actually run it a little bit leaner, you know, run it more efficient, and it can actually be better. Man, I've talked about this so many times. Well, the exhaust is massive. Everything is massive in this engine. It's quiet. Yes, everything is massive, although the engine size is actually tiny. All right. Let's fire it up, my friend. Let's fire it up. But before we fire it up, let me actually read some of your awesome comments. Let's see. Mr. Bodwinji says it's supposed to be a Mercedes F1 engine. I understand, but I don't know. I mean, of F1 engines, they don't really work in automation game. Absolutely zero. So yeah. Mr. Acid Green says it feels like a Lycan. Yes, the Lycan Hypersport. You know, in some corners, yeah. Let's see. Max Power says that car has worse turbo lag than the Rally Trabant. Yeah. Let's see. I googled Mercedes W10 EQ Power Plus. Let's see. My car is the next car. All right. Let's move on. Let's fire up this thing. Before we fire it up, it's gonna rev to 12,000 RPM. So, you know, prepare your device or your headphones. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Here we go. Goodness. Here we go again. Wow, what an engine. I mean, a 12,000 V6, 12,000 RPM, running V6 is absolutely the coolest thing. But of course, I would prefer a V10. 12,000 RPM V10 is an absolutely amazing thing. But of course, as the creator did say, this thing is a replica-ish of an F1 engine. So yes, F1 engines, they do rev even higher than 12,000 RPM, but it's a nice idea, a nice creation. Love the idea of this engine, 1.8 liter maximum powerful engine. I love it. It's not bad. All right. Let's see what we have is an all-wheel drive type, sequential gearbox, 3.3 seconds, electric limited slip. It's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad as well. Let's see. Brakes perfect. Downforce. Wow, very, 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 very tough. Let's see. Four seats in a supercar. That's interesting. Not bad as well. Yeah, not bad. Let's see. This thing cost $843,000. Also not bad for this technology. All right, let's explore this thing. It's gonna be really interesting. Really interesting. All right. Yeah, F1 engines, they do rev extremely high, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, I never knew this, guys. It may sound shocking, but I never knew that that F1 engines, because there's I think the car number, car A and car B, or there's the main car, and there is like a backup car. I think they do have also some backup engines, which they do actually let them run like like on life support. When a human being is sick or in a coma or something in a hospital, they keep this human being attached to some devices to keep the blood running perfectly, the oxygen running perfectly. And in F1, I think I've read somewhere that they do actually do the same thing on their engine. They do actually connect backup engines, backup ready to run engines on like a life support, which keeps feeding hot oil and hot cooling through the engine to make it actually ready to run. Because I think the gap between the piston and the cylinder wall is absolutely super tight. If they actually let the engine to cool down, the engine would seize, and it will never run. It will actually lock up. So they do keep the oil flow, even when the engine is on a stand. They do keep it on life support, with hot oil, circling through the engine to keep the pistons and everything, ready to run at any moment, which is absolutely crazy. How much this thing cost? How much the stand and the life support for that engine cost? How much the engine itself cost? Amazing. F1 is an absolutely amazing thing. The technology, the engineering power is just absolutely through the roof, which is amazing. I love F1 racing. I love F1 technology. Just crazy. All right, gentlemen, let's move on with the next beast. All right, the Honda Civic being made by Mr. BeamNG, which is absolutely crazy. It's a 1987 technology made in 1989. Honda B16 engine, 160 horsepower. All right, that's gonna be awesome. All right, according to Mr. BeamNG, he said I need to prepare myself for some waiting period because he did actually made it with tons and tons of fixtures. So here we go. Let's see how much we need actually to wait. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. It's loading. All right, here we go. We are in, but I'm not gonna. Let's check out the car. It's 160 horsepower according to him. B16 engine, front-wheel drive. All right, not bad. All right, let's check out the car. Yes, as you can see, it's still loading its fixtures, and it looks actually like a Honda, like a classic 80s Civic, which is amazing. Love it. Yeah, I can see already the ton of fixtures on it. Amazing. Love the Honda badge. I love the H. Very, very cool. Amazing. Love the Japanese or the Chinese license plate. Very cool also. Yes, I can already see the time period to load it correctly. Many lips and bumps, and amazing. Look at the headlights alone. How many headlights are involved? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, also the grill. Check out the grill. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. Very awesome. Nice design. I love the heating element for the rear window. That's a very awesome touch. I love it. Like, check it out. It's just it's an absolutely awesome thing. Amazing. All right, let's check out the beating heart of the car while this thing finishes. So the B16 engine, as you can see, look at that. I can already see the VTEC will kick in, at this point, which is really awesome. Inline 4 aluminium, very good. 1.6 liter engine, the correct bore and stroke, very cool. Let's see, double overhead camshaft, VVL, of course. Forged internals, very awesome. And yes, now this is what I call a very aggressive VVL system, because the engine will run very smoothly at low RPM. Check out, it will run very torquey, very fuel efficient, all the way up to, let's say, 4,700, yes, 4,800 RPM. It will run all this from 0, all this to 4,800 RPM. Very smooth, very cool. And then VTEC will kick in, all the way to the end, which is absolutely crazy. Love it. EFI, of course. Performance intake running on 95. You can actually go higher, but this is a replica, so you can't do that. Very awesome. All right, B16 Love. Let's fire it up. Looks absolutely amazing. Here we go. That's a very appropriate engine. Love it. So check it out. Normal, very normal. Here we go, still normal, still very normal. Here we go, VTEC. All right, that's what I call loving VTEC. Love it. Nice work, my friend, indeed. What an absolutely amazing creation. Yeah, what an absolutely crazy creation. Love it. Who doesn't love classic Civics? These things are absolutely amazing. Here we go. Let's see what we have. It's a front-wheel drive, of course. Manual gearbox, indeed. 5-speed, 7.1 seconds. Amazing. Let's see. 241. Well, that's actually a very nice final drive. 4.95 to 1. Very good. Vicious limited slip diff. Well, I mean, it's not bad. It's gonna work, but in BeamNG, this thing may think like an open diff. A geared limited slip will work perfectly in BeamNG, but it's not bad. Actually perfect. Sport compound tires, very grippy. I love the G meter 1.10. That's actually very nice. Alloy rims. The brakes are actually very great. Fully clad under tray. That's actually too much for the Civic, but it's actually cool. It works perfectly. 5 seats, sport, premium cassette. I think standard cassette were the deal back then, but it's not bad. Yes, yeah, I understand. I understand, Mr. BeamNG. You want to create a real replica with the vicious limited slip. I understand that, of course, but as we all know, BeamNG behaves very crazy. And vicious limited slip will think it's actually an open diff. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's see, hydraulic power steering, very nice. ABS, look at that, it's appropriate. It's a very nice car. Very nice car. Let me, the suspension. Also the suspension is nicely tuned. Very nice. This thing costs a little bit too much, but it's not bad. Nearly 50 grand for a Honda Civic, but I think it's worth it. 31.5 mpg. Let's see, goes from 0 to 100 in 7.1 seconds. It's a Honda Civic, and it's very light. It's gonna be nimble around the track. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Here we go. Let's yes, and let's say it has an aftermarket stereo. yes, yeah, that's actually appropriate. Yeah. All right, let's export this beast. According to Mr. BeamNG, we need to wait again for it to finish exporting. Here we go. because automation game will reload everything again, so it's gonna take a while. Hello, Mr. Car Guy Club. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, last night before I started editing the special video that will be live on tonight on midnight, or on midnight, I went to the supermarket and I've seen the new Dodge Charger. They call it the GT thing. I've seen, I don't know, some pre-production, or I don't know, a showroom car. Someone was driving it. Uh, I don't understand it. What's the deal with the Charger Challenger new GT trim? What is it? Is it a V8, a V6? What is it? If you do have any information on it, I would love to know it. I mean, I mean, of course, if I do search, if I do Google it, I may find ideas. But I love to ask you guys because I mean, you are the best things ever. So that's why I love to ask you always. So yeah, what's the deal with that? Also, I've seen many hybrids, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, fuel here is not it's not that expensive. They did actually raise the prices of the of fuel here, but a lot of people are actually buying hybrids, which is absolutely crazy. I've seen many Priuses, the new one. I've seen many Hyundai, also they call it Sonata hybrid. I've seen many Toyota Camrys hybrid. I mean, what's the deal? People are actually now concerned from fuel. I don't know what's the deal. People are actually buying hybrids here in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, the country of V8s. I don't know why. So yeah, let's see. Mr. Kaga Club says he's gonna drifting in Riyadh. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to this, but because it was a showroom car, I think there was a decal on the doors with the name of the company. So yeah. Let's read some of your awesome comments. Mr. The One and O says mine's next. Before you see the specs, the numbers are almost accurate. Only the torque peak 10,000 RPM too late, or 1,000 RPM too late. All right. I just noticed how the hood is painted red for the trim, and how I've made the rear window bigger and the middle of the hood lower. Cool. Hello, Mr. Carrara. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. All right, let's move on to the next beast. I really cannot wait to drive this thing in BeamNG. All right, let's move on. All right, gentlemen. We finished from the Honda Civic. The next, here we go. We have another replica. We have the Mitsubishi 3000 GT-ish. All right, that's not bad. The VR4 engine. I don't know if it's possible, but let's see. Mitsubishi 6G72 Mitsu 3000 GT EU spec. All right, let's open it. I guess it's an eco-conscious thing that, or wanting to appear green to improve their reputation. Maybe. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, can you imagine? Filling up Prius here with the fuel prices extremely low, because I've seen fuel prices in the USA, in Europe. I mean, those fuel prices are through the roof. I've never seen fuel prices like that in my whole life, which is I do understand why people love turbocharging hybrids in Europe, in America, because fuel is extremely expensive over there. But here, as Mr. Acid Green said, maybe it's a eco-conscious thing, maybe. But yeah, I mean, can you imagine filling it up? It would cost nothing, and it will be with you all week long. That's absolutely crazy. Or maybe more than a week, because it's a hybrid. Sorry, Mr. Carrar, I'm sorry, because we started the live stream. You should have submitted before the live stream. But it's all right. Better luck next time. Maybe on the next one. Guns and Moped says gas where I live is $2.50 per gallon. Oh my goodness, God, that's extremely expensive. We pay about $6 or $6 per US gallon. Oh my God, that's crazy. I mean, oh my goodness, that's absolutely super crazy. Here, I don't know how I'm gonna translate it from Saudi Arabian riyals to dollars, but here every liter, not gallon, every liter of fuel here costs you. Let me remember. Oh my god, I forgot. One real 57. Yeah, 1 real 57 each liter. So yes, you can convert it. You can Google, SAR to USD, and you can convert 1.54, and it will give you the results in dollars, because that's the price I pay for a liter. So yeah, 1 real 1.54 per liter. Yeah, so I don't know how much is that in dollars. I would love to know actually how much that is in dollars. So yeah, that's for 91 octane. For 95, it's 225 real per liter. Yeah. So yes, it's much more than before, but it's not bad. But I would love to know how much that will be on dollars, if you don't mind convert it for me. All right, gentlemen, the next thing, it's called the Mitsubishi 3000 GT-ish, 281 horsepower, 3-liter V6. It's turbocharged. It's all-wheel drive. McPherson double wishbone, very appropriate. I like it. Let's see. All right, now that's what I call a yummy creation. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT is an absolutely awesome car in real life, and this thing looks absolutely very close to it. I mean, the headlights are a little bit, taller from the top. They should be a little bit shorter. But it's not bad. It's actually very close. The rims are very close. I love it. The wheels are actually very nice looks. The exhaust are a little bit too much, a little bit sticking out too much, but it's not bad. Actually, very cool looking car, and very close to the real deal. Awesome. All right, gentlemen, let's check out the beating heart of this thing. Cast iron V6. It's a 3-liter double overhead, 4 valves, no VVL of course, aluminum cylinder heads, cast internals, 8.0 to 1, no VVT. Nice old school turbocharged V6. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Actually, yeah, it's actually good. Again, the torque is a little bit off by 1,000 RPM, but it's not bad. I mean, you can't really notice it. Look at that. It's actually reliable. It's not super efficient, but it's good. It's greenish. It's quiet. It's torquey. It's nice. Let's fire it up. It's gonna be really awesome. Let's see what is this comment. Let's see. By the way, automatic for the challenge. Yes, Mr. Blue, you can choose anything you want. Automatic, manual, it's up to you. Although, why do you want to choose automatic on a Le Mans car? I mean, why do you want to lose the race? Because it's gonna be super slow, super slushy. It's not gonna be realistic. Why do you want to use automatic? I mean, why? Just why? I mean, if you're making a fun car, yes, but you will not win the challenge. Anyway, let's fire it up. Not bad, and it sounds like a torquey, quiet V6, like a real production one. Very cool. Very nice. We have, of course, manual gearbox. Of course, you need to use manual here. 6-speed. Final drive is a little bit. It's not bad, but it's not bad. Vicious limited slip, I think, like the real deal. Let's see, medium compound tires, 18-inch rims. I'm not sure if these are the real specs or not. Not bad. Not bad at all. Compact rear seating. Yeah, not bad at all. And this thing costs $39,000. Not bad. It's actually sub sporty, a little bit comfortable, prestigious, safe, drivable. It's a very appropriate car. But it's a little bit thirsty. It can do 11 mpg, which is, yeah, unfortunately too thirsty. But it's not bad. I love it. Let's export it. Let's see, acid green. Here we go. 1.57 Saudi Arabia real per liter is 1.58 US dollars per gallon. Funnily enough, so we pay about 4 times as much here. and they plan on raising the prices soon. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be really, really, really crazy. Yeah, Mr. Haidiri, come and live here. You can fill your car with these prices. I mean, guys, let me. If you don't believe me, I promise you it's real. Let's say 7 years ago, or no, yeah, 7 years ago. Let's say 8 years ago, like on 2011 and less. When I was at school, I promise you from all of my heart, 91 octane fuel here in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia cost, or did cost back then, per liter, it did cost 0.45 Saudi Arabian riyals. I'm not joking. Fuel here, or gas, according to our American friends, cost back then cheaper than water. I'm not joking. You can actually wash your car with petrol, with gas. You can actually, you know, take a gas canister or whatever and wash your car with fuel, and it will be cheaper than washing it with water. I'm not joking. Yes, when I was at school, that's how fuel prices used to be here. And then they did actually raise the prices up to 0.85, and then 1.20, and now 1.50. I'm not joking. I remember my father used to fill up his Crown Vic back then. It used to be his car before he gave it to me, and I remember he used to fill it up, only cost 30 riyals. I'm not joking, 30 riyals, and you can actually fill a 70 liter of fuel for a V8 car. I'm not joking. Yeah, my father never actually, and to be funny, and this is actually funny, before I learned anything about cars, my father, back then when the Crown Vic was his car, he actually used to fill it up with 95 octane fuel. He thought back then that 95 is better for the car. He thought 95 is cleaner, is better, higher octane, will actually make the V8 run better. He actually thought that, and he never filled it up with 91 in all of his life, until of course I got it, and I searched online, and I found out that the Crown Vic can run on 87. So filling up with 91 is actually, it will make it run normally. So yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's actually super, super crazy. Unfortunately, fuel prices are raising up. Of course, it's still cheap here, according to you guys. Your prices are extremely hard. But yeah, I mean, I really appreciate your awesome things. So yes, here we go. Mr. Roy Bomba says, I got news. I'm gonna study at automotive college. Pray good for me, bro. Good luck, my friends. I mean, really good luck indeed. I wish you all the best. I wish you the best things when it comes to your studies, to your exams, and I wish you to get that diploma or that certificate as quickly as possible with the highest grades as possible, my friend. Good luck. All right, gentlemen. So yes, these are the fuel prices around the world, and yeah. Some people say, yes, according to Mr. Haidiri, $2.30 for the East Coast. I mean, I don't understand how. I mean, the United States of America is a single country. I mean, East Coast, West Coast, still the same country, right? I mean, why fuel prices are different from a coast to coast? Why is it different? I mean, because here in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, or here in Saudi Arabia, whatever city you go to Dammam, you go to Jeddah, East Coast, West Coast, North, South, East, West, whatever you go, the fuel prices is the same cost per liter. It never changes, wherever you go. I mean, I don't understand why in America, coast to coast prices are different, because here everything is similar. Whenever you go, North, South, East, West, same prices. Yeah. All right, let's move on with the next beast. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, yes, Mr. Quest. I think makes sense. Yeah, logistic reasons, of course. Yeah, transportation prices and maybe from the refineries and whatever. I think so. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know because they do also have to transport the the fuel from a city to another, but they do charge the same thing. Let's see. Mr. Roy Bomba says 4.80 Malaysian. I don't know, Malaysian real maybe. I don't know your currency, my friend. Yeah, but 4.80. That's expensive, I think. All right, gentlemen, let's move on with the next beast. And here we go. Unicorno. Is this thing old or new from the previous live stream or from this one? I forgot. Let's check it out. All right, it's called the Unicorno. Say what's Sayana, something like this. 2020 model. Let's see. Sorry, Mr. Karar. Sorry, my friend, because we started the live stream. I can't just go outside and go back to Discord, download your car, and then say put it here because I have to turn off automation game. And if I do turn off automation game, the whole stream will stop, unfortunately. So yes, better luck next time. You can actually keep it with you till the next live stream, my friend, which is every Friday I do a live stream, so you can submit it an hour before. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Nice Gamer HD. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining my live stream. Enjoy watching. We are testing viewers made cars. Wow, my throat actually starts to let go. Anyway, so 2020 model, 1200 horsepower, 10,000 RPM, 6.2 liter V12 turbocharged. Very, very cool actually. All-wheel drive, push rods, front and rear. It's a proper supercar, I think. Yeah. Wow, that's actually a very, very nice looking car. Wow, very, very nice car indeed. Love the tail lights, love the fog lights, love the exhaust. I don't know if these are intakes for the engine. Wow, that's actually love the window that shows the engine underneath it. Wow, that is actually very, very nice looking car. Very sleek, very smooth. I'm not a fan of the rims. The rims are actually from 1980s, but as a concept car, I think these rims may work as a concept car, for something that you see at the showrooms that will never ever see the light again. These rims do work, but if you want to do this car for realistic, you can actually change these things. Yeah. Amazing. I love the details on it. I mean, really, really great attention to details. Who created this car? I loved it. Amazing. All right, let's check out the engine. So this is the beating heart of it. 6.2 liter V12 double overhead camshaft VVL. Let's check out the VVL. Hello, Mr. I'm sorry. I don't speak Russian, but I'm gonna call you Mr. Hicap. Hello, Mr. Hicap. English only, my friends, so we can all understand you. Yes. Hello. Yes, this is English. Good. Hello, Mr. I'm gonna call you Mr. Hicap. Hello, Mr. Hicap. Yes, thank you for joining my live stream. Enjoy watching. We are testing a viewers made cars. So tell me, what do you think about the cars? If you do like them or not, I would love to know your thoughts. So this is a 6.2 liter V12. It's turbocharged, VVL, and everything. Look at that, the maximum or the best internals, except the connecting rods things. Forged internals, not bad. 9.0 to 1, and yes, also a very, very nice VVL tuning. Nice mild cam profile, an aggressive VVL profile, very good. Here we go, +4 quality. Turbocharger, yes, the turbocharger is a little bit, unfortunately, an overkill. Very, very large turbine, very, very large compressor. The R ratio is not that high. Unfortunately, it's not going to be really, really great. Yes, hello, turbo lag indeed, but that's correct, Mr. Guns and Moped, yeah. Yeah, which is not really great. Let's see, direct fuel injection, 10,000 RPM. All right, it's a massive engine. It's not really a tiny engine with two massive turbos on it. I mean, these turbos are excessive. They are not really efficient enough. I mean, you can actually make more power with better turbos. These turbos are very too much. Yeah, too large for this engine. Anyway, let's fire it up. It's actually super reliable. It's very smooth, very quiet. 1,200 horsepower. Let's see. Here we go. As you can hear, very smooth. Wow. Please blow up the engine. I mean, this thing will never blow up. It's actually running very cool. Amazing. Awesome. What an awesome engine indeed. Look at that. It's super smooth like a Rolls-Royce V12. It's actually quiet at low RPM, but it will scream at high RPM, which is what I do really love to see. It's very reliable. It's not bad actually, considering, look at that. It's making 1,250 horsepower and it's a 6.2 liter V12 and it's turbocharged. And look at that. Fuel economy is actually not bad. Not bad for this size and for this horsepower and for these massive turbos. 70% is actually not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yes, a classic V8. Oh my goodness. A proper classic V12, a V8. Like, let's say 426 Hemi, 440 Hemi, the big block Chevy, let's see, Windsor V8 from Ford. Those things sound, oh my god, those things sounds absolutely like heavens. All right, we are back to modern supercar heaven. Let's see, all-wheel drive, dual clutch, 7-speed, 2 seconds. That's very quick actually. And semi-slick tires, very grippy. That's not bad. It's in the hypercar territory, which is cool. Brakes, perfect. Aerodynamics, very nice. Interior, very good. Let's see, safety, very good. Also, suspension tone, not bad actually. It's actually very good. It's a good car. It can do 360 kilometers per hour. This thing costs 291,000 only. Wow, that's actually a bargain, the bargain of the century. $291,000 for 1,250 horsepower supercar that can go from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds, all the way to 306. That's actually very good, with sporty interior, luxurious, the best HUD system on earth, very safe, electric power steering, launch control. Look at that air suspension. Wow, that's actually the bargain of the century. An engine that can go all the way to 10,000 RPM. And look at that, it can do nearly 16 mpg. Wow, 16 mpg also. That's actually win-win all the way. Love this thing. Love it. I mean, it's not going to be comfortable. No, it's not going to be comfortable. But look at that. It's super prestigious. It's safe. It's very sporty. It's drivable. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad indeed. I love it. Nice work. Let's export it. All right. Nice indeed. Hello, Mr. Vlad. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. Let's see. What's your name? By Mr. Hiccup. Well, my name is on my channel, my friend. My name is Bshar Nasri. That's my name. Yeah. Let's see. That's a great car indeed. Yeah. Let's see. Hello, Vlad. Drive it like a boss. Indeed, yeah. I'm really having fun so far. Very nice cars tonight. I mean, no car actually sucked tonight. All of them All the cars that we have seen so far, all of them are absolutely amazing. Great. So far, win-win. So far, an absolute win. So guys, have you seen the new BeamNG update? I don't know. They fixed the traffic or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I tried the traffic thing. I don't know. I found it similar to before. I mean, it's not. The AI is not an idiot as it used to be. It's actually much smarter now. But you know, it still behaves, you know, in a crappy way actually. But it's not bad. It's better than before. What do you think about the new update? Let's see. Mr. Acid Green says, mine's up next. I believe it should fit great where you live, if I say so myself, or Beverly Hills. Wow. So it's a Hollywood car. That'll be interesting. Can you set the traffic to spawn only automation cars? Yes, you can do that. I think Mr. Guns and Moped, you can do that in the options. In BeamNG, you can actually go to the options, select any model. There's like a box you can tick. It says spawn any model, I think, or something like this. If you tick that box, it will actually spawn automation cars, but not only automation car. It will spawn everything. It will spawn everything. You know, everything in your menu. If you have diesel things, beast things, supercharged monsters, hyper, it will spawn everything. But be careful, because automation cars are so demanding on your CPU and on your GPU most. So if you do actually spawn many automation cars in BeamNG, yes, your frame rate will actually drop. I mean, drop to earth, drop down to the floor. So be careful, don't blow up your GPU, my friend. All right, here we go. So the next beast, it's called the VC Labs Nomad 3, I think. It says a 570, what? 57S? I don't know, 57S, $64,000. That's not bad. Let's open it. It's gonna be interesting. Create an Abu Dhabi like traffic. Yeah. Amazing. Let's see. Mr. JD says, why do you have 3.93k subs? You earn more. You mean I need to earn more? I mean, I would love to. I mean, I don't buy ads. I've never bought ads before, you know, on YouTube, because you can actually pay money to YouTube, so they can, you know, make ads for your channel, so many people can actually see it. But I'm not interested in purchasing ads. I only want people to, you know, to discover my channel and love the content, and they can actually subscribe by their own without me paying them to do that. That's why I don't want to do it. I'm only leaving my channel to work on its way, on its own. So yes, thank you for noticing that. Yeah. All right, gentlemen, 489 horsepower, or you can say 490, 5.7 liter V10. So it's a V10, naturally aspirated, all-wheel drive. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Here we go. Ooh, what is that? It's an SUV of some sort. It's an SUV with a sharp face, with a very triangular and sharp face, which is not bad. I mean, looks very sleek. Yes, the same problem again, because I did actually create an SUV with the same body like this, and as you can see, it has the same flat back. Basically, there's no bumper, and if you try to put a bumper back there, it will look absolutely rubbish. Yeah. So let's see who else is here. It says Mr. Goral Adrian says, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine, my friend. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate it. Mr. Blue, what? No, it's memes. What do you mean memes? The automatic thing. What do you mean by that? The Suburban on crack. Yeah. Do you remember it? I still have it. It's called the Barada actually. The Barada. Yeah, I named it after a famous river in Syria. It's annoying quirk with that body. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean the body is actually beautiful. I love the windshield, the hood, everything is looking perfect. But yeah, this is the most annoying thing ever, unfortunately. Well, I want to ask what your PC specs. Well, my PC spec, my friend, I have. Let's see, I have a 7700K i7. I have a, let's say, a 32 gigs DDR4 RAM. I have an, let's see, I don't know, a weird brand motherboard because my old motherboard got burned, unfortunately. So a cool fan on my Discord, actually, Mr. Tom Hanks, he purchased me, I don't know, another motherboard, but I don't know the brand of it. It has a very, very weird brand. And I'm using an NVIDIA, or actually an EVGA GTX Titan X GPU. Not the modern one, not the expensive one that you have to sell your house for it. No, the old one, you know, the classic one. And yeah, and many SSDs, many fans. I have a giant Noctua fan, CPU cooler, air cooler. I used to have a liquid cooler, but that thing was an absolutely rubbish thing. It didn't cool the CPU enough. The air cooler actually worked better. So yeah, all of these things are shoved inside a massive what called Cooler Master white case with a side glass and many LED green LEDs inside, you know, for the NVIDIA theme. Yeah, that's all my, you know, PC. That's all of my PC specs, my friend. Yeah. I mean, it's not the most modern spec ever, no, but it works. It's functional, and it did cost me money back then when everything was new. I mean, the GPU alone costed me so much money. I remember I blew up my all of my savings on it because I was so excited to get the best card back then. But now this GPU, I mean, it works perfectly. I mean, I'm not dropping the settings in all of the games, but it works. I mean, it works fine. I'm not planning on upgrading anything, but maybe in the future, maybe in the future, you know, far future, when I have enough money, maybe a Core i9, maybe of some sort, or a 1080, something like, I don't know, maybe vodka cooling after this. I've seen videos actually on YouTube, people cooling their custom computers with milk and juice and wine and vodka. Basically, all of them works the same thing. I mean, it's a liquid, it will do the same thing, but some of them will stink, like milk, for example. Milk will stink, or juice, or wine maybe will do some crazy things inside it. Yes, Mr. Gora Alien, if you do create videos and you use the Adobe Premiere thing, you know, for editing, yes, you definitely need more than 16 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, 32 is the best thing to go with. Oof. All right. Mr. Atlas says, what AMD Nation here? AMD Nation. My brother, actually, my little brother is using an AMD GPU and also an AMD CPU, and it works fine, actually. It's not bad. AMD things are not bad. Yeah. All right, gentlemen, let's continue. Nearly 500 horsepower engine. Here we go. So it's a V10 again, 5.7 liter V10 using VVL, cast internals. Very basic engine, very basic, and it works fine, actually. Very efficient. Look at that, very efficient, running on the least amount of fuel. Oh, why the engine is using 94 when you are supplying it with 95? You still have one extra point. So yes, excuse me, but I'm gonna add more ignition. Yes, I'm gonna add more ignition. This way I will not feel bad. Here we go, 92, perfect. Look at that. Now we have 28% fuel efficiency. We have 500 horsepower. Look at that. It's much better now. It's a much better engine now. Here we go, 499.8. You can say 500. All right, let's fire it up. Here we go, V10 Love. Here we go. Not bad. Wow, not bad at all actually. An SUV with a V10 engine reminds me with the Dodge Ram SRT10. You know, the Viper engine in that pickup truck. I mean, that was a crazy idea, but you know, it's basically the same noise. I think the automation developers, I think they took the noise of the V10, I think from a Viper or something. You know, not bad at all. Here we go. It's advanced automatic all-wheel drive 9 speed. That's actually, yeah, that's very, very modern. Gear limited slip, medium compound, nice brakes, nice aerodynamics, premium interior, 7 seats, very, very cool, very practical. Hydromatic springs, which, I mean, these are very, very expensive and very, very heavy, but you know, the creator wants to create a comfy car with a sporty feeling, or a, you know, comfy SUV basically. Not bad at all. It costs 64 grand, which is, I mean, I think very, very cheap. It can do 16.5 mpg from let's see, from a look at that, 2.9 tons, nearly a 3-ton vehicle, and it can do 16.5 mpg. That's actually brilliant. Wow, that's actually brilliant. And look at that, the emissions are very low. It's reliable. It can go a little bit off-road. It's very, very utilitarian. It's practical. It's very safe. It's comfortable, prestigious. There are some sporty points. It's very drivable. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Hello, Mr. Tyler. Hello, my friend. All right, let's export it. I really cannot wait to put this. I really cannot wait to put this SUV versus my own SUV, the Barda. It's gonna be interesting to see which one is faster. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Let's see. Dodge Viper has the best V10 ever by Mr. JD. Freedom Fishing says, if I get a Malouche or a Trabant, should I swap the engine? Well, it will be a nice idea actually if you want more horsepower. I think the easiest thing you can do with a Trabant or a Malouche, I think, which is fitting a Honda engine, a Honda, you know, inline 4. You can find it basically anywhere, junkyard, wherever. It's cheap and you can actually swap it. I think I've seen many videos on YouTube, people actually swapping their Trabants with Honda engines, Honda inline 4s. You will get nice reliability, you will get power, because the Trabant actually is super, you know, lightweight, and putting a Honda engine in it, it will actually make it fast, really fast. It will make it really fast, efficient, reliable. You can find parts for it everywhere. So yeah, it's a nice thing, I think. I mean, yeah, if you can do it, my friend. Just go with it. And of course, get the 6-speed manual gearbox with it. If you can fit the gearbox with it, also, it's gonna be amazing. All right, gentlemen, let's see. Hello, Mr. Marcos. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. All right, we finished from this massive SUV, and now let's see the next thing. It's called the Vista. What? Vista here? I don't know, what is this? Vista Lucia. All right, let's see. V10. It says here V10 plus T. Let's see. Oh, hello, Mr. Muyayo. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. All right, so what we have here is a 616 horsepower, 4.5 or 4.6 liter V10. It's turbocharged, all-wheel drive. Wow, a lot of all-wheel drive cars tonight. All-wheel drive, push rods, double wishbone. Wow, it's not bad. All right, let's check out the car. What's that? That's a 2-door Grand Tourer or a 2-door coupe. That looks very, very sharp and very nice looking. I love those windows on top. Roof scoop. The side vents are very, very nice touch. The rear is not bad at all. The wing is a little bit excessive, but it's not bad. It looks good actually. Yeah, very, very nice. And yes, the Vista name, because yes, there is a Vista badge in automation game. But yes, it looks very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. All right, let's check out the beating heart of this beast. Well, 4.6 liter V10 V10-ish. And yes, we have some massive turbo lag, but it's not bad. You can actually make it work in BeamNG. Forged internals, normal VVL system, not much, not really aggressive. Journal bearing, why? Why are you using journal bearings turbos? These are the worst things ever to use. Check it out, guys. Let me demonstrate. Journal bearings are so rubbish because they will make your turbos super laggy. Check it out. When you use ball bearings, check out the torque curve and the power curve. Check out when the turbos will kick in. Right now, these things will kick at 4,400 RPM, right? Let's go with ball bearing. Ho ho. 3,900 RPM. The turbo will be up and running with all of its boost and power and everything. Amazing. Check it out. It's gonna be more responsive, as you can see. A little bit less reliable, yes, I'll admit. A little bit less reliable, a little bit less efficient. Because it's knocking also, I think. Yeah, it's knocking. So we can fix that by doing this. And voila. Here we go. It's reliable. Here we go. Back to reliability. Back to nice fuel efficiency. Here we go. Yes, it's actually... Yeah, the problem was knocking. Yes, I didn't notice this before. Yeah, thank you for telling me. So it's not bad now. Oh, hello. Sorry to see you go, Mr. Aspen Green. Have a great night, my friend. Have a great night indeed. So look at that, 640. Wow, that's actually very good. 640 horsepower, 640 pound-feet of torque. I like it. How can I make it work? Ah, no, 42. That's too much. Yeah. How can I make it work? I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah. 640 horsepower, 640 pound-feet of torque. You know, close from each other. Not bad. All right, let's fire it up now with the better turbos. This thing will actually run. Oh, see you later. See you soon, Mr. Roy Bomba. Thank you for joining, my friend. Thank you for joining. Indeed, have a great night. All right, let's fire it up. Let's fire up this beast. Oh, listen. I love this V10 because for a couple of reasons. First reason that I love this V10, which is very mild cam profile 40, which makes the idling noise so smooth, so refined, so beautiful, right? Because it's on 40, it's very normal, and that's what I love to see. Second reason is now the turbos are kicking in. I mean, the engine is powerful, the engine is not rubbish, the engine is actually super powerful, and the turbos are actually now working better than before. And when the boost kicks in, this thing will actually scream hard all the way to 8,000 RPM. That's awesome. What an engine. Yes, I'll admit it, the turbos are rubbish. Look at that, turbos are not great. Look at that, massive turbine, massive compressor. Turbine air ratio is not really great. Yes, the turbos definitely can be fixed to put down better results. I'll admit it. But I'm not gonna touch the turbos because the creator created his car. We just fixed the timing. That's it. All right, gentlemen. All-wheel drive, dual clutch, 2.9 seconds. That's very quick. Gear electric limited slip. Yeah, Viper with a turbo kit. Yeah. Wow, that's actually very strange. Steel rims on a sporty car. Why? Brakes, perfect. Aerodynamics, not bad. Luxury interior, not bad. Active sport. The car, I'll admit it, the car is actually a little bit heavy nearly 1.9 tons. That's not light, but it's not bad. It can do 17.5 mpg from a turbocharged V10, and it costs 104 grand, which is sporty, drivable, comfortable, very prestigious, very safe, reliable. Not bad. Let's export it. Yeah, the turbos are weird. Yeah, I'll admit it. The turbos definitely need work, and you can actually make more power. You can make more torque. You can make the engine more efficient by fixing the turbos. But I'm not gonna touch them. It's his creation. I'm not gonna mess with the car because I did in the past, mixed mess with some cars, and the creators of them yelled at my face, and they told me, why did you change my car? I made it like this. Why did you fix it? I made it deliberately, rubbish. Why did you touch it? Don't touch it. So yes, I'm not gonna touch the car until the creator tells me, all right, it's all right, you can do it. But right now, let's just stick with what we have. All right, gentlemen, coming up to, I don't know if it's the last car or not. I think it's the last car, the Yukio from 1987. Here we go, 1987. Not bad at all. The Yukio name. This is not the first. This is not the first time that I've seen it. So yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate, Mr. Tyler. Sorry to hear that. I dislocated my left knee yesterday. Wow, that must have been absolutely, wow, amazing. Sorry, that would be super hurtful. Oh my god, I can only imagine the pain. I wish you the fastest recovery, my friend. Stay safe, and yeah, I wish you the fastest and the most painless recovery ever. Yeah, all right. So let's move on to the final car. Here we go. It's loading. Oh, what is this? 121 horsepower, 2.4 liter inline six. It's naturally aspirated, running. The compression is not bad. Single overhead camshaft, rear-wheel drive. All right, let's check out the car. Wow, that's hello 1980s Japanese vehicles. That's super Japanese. Love it. I can already see the tuners gathering up behind those windows back there for a chance to taking this thing and tuning this inline six engine to make it super powerful and turbocharged, ready for drift events. I can already see tuners or drifters gathering up in line outside the showroom. My goodness. All right, let's check out this 80s inline six engine. So it's a 2.4 liter inline six, nice size, single overhead camshaft, 4 valves. Not bad at all. Cast internals, and not bad at all. Multi-point EFI, that's very cool. Oh, see you later, Mr. Hyderi. Thank you for joining, my friend. All right, there we go. Everything is looking great with the engine. Very basic. Really basic. There's nothing really special about it, but it's really basic, and it's an inline six, so it's a tough engine. Let's fire it up. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yes, Mr. JD, an appropriate JDM, naturally aspirated engines from the 80s. Yeah, it looks. Oh, sorry about that. I exited the. Sorry about that. I actually exited the car. So yeah, it's very JDM. The engine is super JDM, super basic 1980s technology all the way. The car looks super JDM. I love it actually. It's not bad. And as I mentioned, drifters are really gathering up to take this thing and turbocharging it and putting exhaust systems on it, a massive rear wing, and well, a massive camber on it to go to drift events because it's rear-wheel drive. So yeah, who knows? Let's see. Maybe we can power slide it on BeamNG. So manual 5-speed, also a very very appropriate gearbox. Amazing. Look at that nice wheel spin. It will make it. Look at that vicious limited slip. Wow, proper JDM. Let's see, medium compound tires, nice brakes, nice. Wow, they look at that cooling airflow is higher than usual. That means the engine is actually reliable. It will never overheat. That's appropriate JDM designing. Look at that. The creator also took in calculations the cooling airflow. He wants his engine to run cool without any single problem. Also, the brakes are cooled. That's JDM technologies. That's JDM design. Standard interior, basic entertainment system, also JDM. High power steering, no ABS. Well, yes, you can say it's JDM. You can say that. Standard 70s, progressive springs. Not bad at all. And this thing costs $16,000. That's cheap. Also, it can do 23 mpg. It's sporty. It's somehow comfortable. It's very drivable. It's very reliable being a JDM car. It's practical. Wow, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all, my friend. All right, look at that. 0 to 100 in 9 seconds. It can go 200 kilometers per hour. Good. It weighs 1,000 kilos. All right, let's export this thing, and then after this we move on. After this we move on to BeamNG. What a car. What a car indeed. Yeah, inline 6 engine, 1,000 kilos, rear-wheel drive. It's gonna be fun. And remember, it's manual, If this thing was automatic, I would definitely not enjoy it at all. But this thing is manual, so it's gonna be awesome. 5-speed manual rear-wheel drive. I mean, it's the perfect recipe for drifters. I mean, you can take this car. You can take this car like this, bone stock, with its 120 horsepower engine. You can put an exhaust system on it. Play with the ECU a little bit, and put better injectors, better intake manifold, better camshaft on the engine. Oh my God, you can actually put a high performance camshaft on the engine, exhaust system, intake, and you can actually make a very very appropriate, sports car or a drift car. You can actually do this, guys. Would you like me to create another version of this car? Tune the engine a little bit, tune the gearbox a little bit, put better tires on it. Would you like me to do that? Put my own touch on the engine. Would you like me to do that, or should I just move on to BeamNG and that's it? Let's see, 5-speed, yes, for fun. All right. Oh, I forgot I did export this thing or not. All right, I'm gonna re-export it again. Would you prefer 6-speed or 7-speed? No, 6-speed. 6-speed is much better. 7-speed is, I mean, the map of the gearing is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really, really, not really easy to remember, so that's why I prefer 6-speed. All right, let's create another variant of this car and work on it a little bit. I'm not gonna change the styling, too much, but let's see. This is the car, trim and variant. Here we go. The cologne. All right, gentlemen, let's start working on this thing and see how this thing will actually be at the end. Here we go. Let me put my seat correctly. Here we go. All right, starting from the top. The engine is going to be untouched, the basics of the engine. Let's change the internals to forged. Yeah, forged internals is going to be awesome. Lightweight forged here. Yeah, lightweight forged here will make me rev this engine high. All right, cam profile. Now this is a very important bit of the engine, which is putting a, and of course, since we did actually put, better internals, let's put higher compression internals. Yes, I know the engine is knocking. I know that. We need to use 95 octane here. And now let's put better camshaft. A very sporty and appropriate camshaft. Here we go. Let's raise the RPM limit, of course, to 7,500 as a start. And keeps on going. Here we go. I want to rev this engine to the moon. Here we go. 150 horsepower, 126. Here we go. Super sporty cam profile. Now we need ignition. No. Let's go back to 10. Fuel. All right, ignition. We definitely need more ignition timing in. Here we go. Here we go. Check out the horsepower. Check out the torque. The engine is running better than ever. Perfect. And now the exhaust. Let's put long tubular exhaust on it. High flow 3-way catalytic converter. Straight through muffler. Bigger exhaust. And here we go. 200 horsepower. We have 200 horsepower. And now let's put a performance intake on it for the heck of it. Add a little bit more ignition in. And job done. And job done, my friends. We have a winner here. We have a let's put normal. Yeah, no, here we go. Yeah, no, let's keep it like this. Should I keep the stock? No, the stock one will not work. All right, here we go. Everything is working as it should be. Now let's fire it. Let's fire up our new engine, our new high performance tuned engine. We changed the internals, forged internals, high compression pistons. Let's see, different camshaft, different exhaust, different intake, different fuel mapping and ignition timing. All the fuel mapping is still the same, but we added more ignition in, and of course more RPM. So let's fire it up. Here we go. What an engine now. Yes, don't worry, Mr. Any Name You Wish. We did actually changed it from journal bearings to ball bearings. Don't worry, we did actually change it. So yeah, don't worry about it. Now let's paint the car. I already have some paints ready to rock here. We have this sun. No, this is too close. Red apple. Oh, these are not my paints. Ah, these are the creator. Oh yes, because this is a car that was created by someone. And these are not my colors. Look at that deep ocean. Wow, so the creator actually, look at that. Look at this color. It's called what? What? I don't know what's this thing called. You have red apple, red rich. Here we go. There we go. All right, let's go with the red rich. Looks cool actually. What game is that? It's called, my friend, it's called Automation the Car Company Take On Game. That's the name of it, Mr. Taru. That's the name of it, my friend. All right, so we have a more powerful engine. Obviously, we need to change the timing, the ignition. Sorry, what do you call the final drive of the what do they call it? The the rear differential. We need to change that. All right, let me do something here because I can't see. Let me. Yeah, here we go. I made the chat window smaller so I can actually look at the numbers. Here we go. So 2.2% of wheel spin. That's actually very controllable. It's not bad. I'm gonna go with the limited slip. I know it's gonna make it hard to control, but it's gonna be really awesome. Let's go sport compound tires, better tires. Let's go with wider front tires. Also wider rear tires. Like let's go 190, 195. Yes, 195, 200. There we go. Yes, like that. Let me check out the looks of the car. All right, so that's too much. Let's go 185, I think. Yeah, because I don't want to change the car body. I'm not gonna just make the fenders wider. I want to fit everything on the stock body of the car. So let's see, 190. Here we go. 185, 185 actually works. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna accept this. Let's go 200. I want to make it grippy. So 200 at the rear, 185 up front. Let's take another look on the 190. All right, so 190 actually works. All right, so 190, 200, 16 inch. No, I'm not gonna go with 16 inch. That's rubbish. So let's go with 17 different JDM rims, maybe. Let's go with some BBS, maybe. Yes, BBS rims actually works good. Here we go. 17 inch. No, 18 inch. 18 is too much. 17 BBS. All right, good. Let's paint them black. Yes, let's paint them black. We definitely need black. Here we go. No, this is black. All right, here we go. So black rims. Cool. Manual. Here we go. Everything is good. The brakes. Well, the brakes are not bad, but we can actually fit better, bigger discs, maybe. 2 pistons up front. Oh, no. Let's keep the same piston, but let's add bigger rear discs. Yeah, here we go. 240. Like high performance brake pads. Let's balance the brakes now. Check it out. We are going through the whole car. Brakes, tires, everything. Look at that. Balancing the brakes. Making sure they actually work. Oh, you know what? Let's go back. Oh, here we go. Let's go back a couple, like 54. Yeah, because I don't want the brakes to lock very easy. I'm not gonna change these. Let's take out the rear seating. No one wants, because now it's a sport car. No one wants to sit back there. Let's put no. Let's keep the same basic. Let's keep the same. Yeah, let's keep the same basic 8-track. Yeah, let's keep it the same. Hydraulic, power steering, everything looks the same. Yeah, everything is looking the same. Here we go. Now let's start working on the suspension. Let's put more front camber on it, like 1.5 degree. Less rear camber on the rear tires. Thicker sway bars a little bit. Let's add also some stiffer springs. Yes, stiffer springs basically. Here we go. Perfect now. I like it. Looks now better suspension. Let's add a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Now it should be working perfectly. Now let's lower the car a little bit. Yeah, let's lower it a little bit. Let's check out how it looks now. All right, it looks perfect. Your rears will lock before. No, my friend, because the weight of the car. Look at that. Look at my friend, 70% to the front. My friend, 70% to the front, or actually, yes, 70% to the front of the car. The brakes. It's balanced right now, but you need to use not much force because there is no ABS. All right, everything is ready. Everything is absolutely ready now. Here we go. Now it goes from, let's see, let's tune the gearbox. I've got the spacing. 7 point. Here we go. 7.1 seconds. 7 seconds. Here we go. 6.9 seconds. Here we go. 6.8 seconds. All right. 6.8 seconds from 0 to 100. That's not bad at all. 6.8 seconds. All right. That's appropriate now. I know, because if I add more camber, my friend, the car will start to be uncontrollable. But right now, it's just amazing. Yeah. Look at me. Look at the car is screaming now. Look at me. Look at the power to weight ratio. Car is light. It's more grippier. It's faster in a straight line. It's more powerful, and it can do 17 mpg. That's not bad. It costs a little bit more now. A little bit more. Yes, it's a little bit less comfy. It's more sporty. So yeah, it's a win-win. Let's export it. Let's name it. Let's name it BN Edition. Here we go, BN Edition. And now let's export it. Yeah, I know, but I'm not really aiming to drift this thing hard. I'm aiming also to grip. I want this thing to grip also, to be a proper sports car. I mean, the basic one was a basic one. It was a very, very basic car. This one now is, more pumped up version of it. Look at that engine. Awesome. I really cannot wait to try it. BeamNG, it's gonna be really awesome. Why does it say muscle? Because I don't know. It's rear-wheel drive. It's lightweight. It's more powerful than before. Maybe that's why it says muscle. But it's not really a muscle car. Can you imagine this thing a muscle car? It's gonna be really interesting. All right, gentlemen, and now we finished. Where do I sign? Yeah. All right, my friends. So we are finished reviewing all of the cars that I downloaded from my Discord, your cars basically. And now, of course, let's move on to BeamNG. That's right. What's the time now? All right, so it's 11. All right, I need to be quick. All right, gentlemen, I need to be quick right now. Going to, because right now we need to go to BeamNG, drive all those cars, and I need to finish before midnight, because at midnight exactly, plus 3 GMT time, because that's my local time. At midnight exactly, at my time zone, there's a special video will appear on my channel, for a special friend of mine, because it's her birthday, and I created something special for her. So I would love if you guys will be there, to watch the video and to see what's going on. All right, so let's be quick. Let's move on to BeamNG right now. Drive the cars as quickly as possible, before midnight, so we can finish before midnight, and of course, see what that video is. So what's gonna happen right now is I'm gonna exit automation game. A be right back screen will appear. Don't worry, I'm just firing up BeamNG. Don't worry, when the game is up and running, you will be seeing the live stream, or the live stream will continue. So don't worry. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, gentlemen, we are back. Right now, we are in BeamNG.drive. Yes, it says here full. All right, so let's keep it in full screen. All right, let's keep it in full screen. No. Let's keep it in borderless. Yes, borderless would be better if I want to exit or something. Here we go. 2020. But yes, what a weird resolution. No, I don't want board. I mean, I don't understand why borderless. Ah, here we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. Here we go. All right, gentlemen. So let's fire up the freedom mode and see what's what. Let's go to the automation test track and see how these cars will perform now. What do you mean OBS? What is OBS? What GPU do you have? Well, I'm running an EVGA GTX Titan X, my friend. Not the new one, not the one that you have to sell your house for it. No, the old one, the Maxwell one they call it. All right, gentlemen. Let's see. All right, gentlemen. Let's see. We are in BeamNG.drive. As you can see, the game loaded perfectly. This is my racing electric car that I created. You know, I mean, it's not really a creation. You just pick the electric car, create another version of it, stick racing things on it, tune the suspension, and it's a racing electric car, and it works perfectly. I love it. All right, now let's see what those cars will actually perform. Is the mic still laggy? Because sometimes, here we go. It's working perfectly. It was laggy because the game was loading. When the game is loading, you know, the map, the cars, you know, the CPU or you know the live streaming program gets sometimes choppy. So yeah. So excuse me for that. Here we go. So those are some of the cars that we are going to test tonight. Here you go. These the cars are from the No Limits challenge. Of course, let's start with the Avanti. The Lamar police package, which is a 1970s muscle car or 1970s land yacht police car. Let's see. If we have time, why not? All right, this thing finally finished loading. That took a while. So yes, this is the again. This is the police car, 1970s cop car, basically, which is a very comfy land yacht with a proper old school V8, making 260 horsepower, around 320 pound-feet of torque. It's rear-wheel drive. It's manual. So let's see. First test, which is of course a burnout. Here we go, easy. All right, very easy. Whoa, understeers. Of course, I need to remember this is 1970s suspension. Oh, look at that. Whoa, 1970s suspension. I need to remember that. All right. I mean, yes, it's powerful, it's torquey, but feels like a bus. Not bad. The brakes are definitely not bad. Here we go. Some drift action. understeers. As you can see, drivability is not bad. You need to be careful, a little bit careful with the throttle, and this thing will actually run fine. Love the spotlight. Look at that, it's fast. Whoa, understeers, understeers, understeers. Oh my goodness. 180 kilometers per hour is too much to take that corner. If you call it a corner. Whoa, understeer, understeers. Oh goodness. Understeers really hard. That's yeah, 1970s, and this thing cannot corner at all. Oops. There's somebody selling a moonshine in your county. Yes, I'm Sheriff. I'm Roscoe right now, right? I'm Roscoe. I'm Roscoe. I'm definitely Roscoe, not Enos. Enos, whatever his name. Hazard County. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, I need to remember. You need to remember always that this is 1970s. That the tires. Whoa, the tires are cross-ply, and yes, it's the suspension. As you can see, it's too wobbly. Open differential. So yeah, it will act a little bit. Look at that. Even the handbrake is not really effective. It will just smoke the tires. Or at least smoke a tire only. This thing loves to spin its tires. Wow. Right now, Mr. JD, I'm playing with a controller, an Xbox controller. I do have a steering wheel, but right now, if I want to hook it up and you know, plug it in and open the settings and put them in, it will take a while, really. But it's not bad. It's not bad, really. I've been driving on the controller since day one. But this thing is very playful. It's a naughty car. It wants to just spin around and be like a true land yacht. Very nice car. I love the looks of it. And drivability, it's really 1970s. So yeah, we can't really say anything more than that. But nice work indeed. All right, the next thing it's called the Canayor, whatever. This is the 4x4 beast thing here. Oh, hello, Mr. Battery Man. Hello, Mr. Battery Man. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. So basically, this is a natural aspirated. I'm hearing a V8, right? Yes, a V8. So this massive V8, yes, I remember 10.8 liter V8, 600 horsepower, 700 pound-feet of torque is gonna be really awesome. But being on the track, it's gonna be really interesting to see how this thing will cope, because this is not a track car, this is an off-roader. Yeah. Oh yes, it's an automatic gearbox, so. But you can actually drift it. Yep. I'll slide it all the way. Yeah, it's Tokyo Drift with an SUV. Oops. Yes, unfortunately the handbrake on 4x4 cars is absolutely useless. Hillbilly drift. Look at it! The ride height is just hideous. The lights are strong. The, yes, the lights are definitely strong. Wow. The pilot? Which pilot? I forgot. Stop! This thing is weird. Here we go. Here we go. I have 4x4. I'm not gonna stop. Here we go. Wow, like butter. Oh my god, understeers. Oops. We lost the side mirror. Oopsie. Understeers, not my fault. Oh my god, check out the understeers. This thing loves to understeer using the handbrake, which is not really great. Come on. No. It will not turn in, unfortunately. So using the handbrake is a really bad idea. Let's try normal brakes now. Here we go, normal brakes. Yes, normal brakes actually is better. Power sliding this thing is an absolute joy thing. Wow, what a vehicle indeed. What a vehicle. Wow, the reverse gear can go all the way up to 100 kilometers per hour. That's crazy. Wow, what a crazy indeed. What a crazy vehicle. I mean, yes, I understand this thing was built to go off-roading, to be a tough car. I understand that, of course. This thing is not a drift machine or a power sliding machine, as some people called it. But, you know, it's a fun vehicle. It's not a bad vehicle indeed. It's not bad at all. Which one? Oh, yes, the BRD Kinshi thing. Let's see, the 2400 horsepower. I forgot about it, yeah. The 24 or 26 horsepower thing. Yeah. So this thing apparently is, I don't know, 2600 horsepower or something. Yeah, 2600 horsepower. Massive engine up under the hood, a V12, I think, turbocharged. It's a monster, really. I would love to take it on the hill climb course, but unfortunately the time. I only have like half an hour and I have a lot of cars, my friend. Yeah, that's a that's a nice dinner table. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. I need to be careful. Here we go, here we go. I mean, you can't really use all the horsepower, and it does understeers. I'm not steering too much. Oh, yes, it does understeers, unfortunately. But it does grip also, so I understand the car. Look at that, from corner to another corner in no time. All right, here we go. Put the hammer down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, this thing lifts and the brakes are fading. Hello, Le Mans. Reminds me with the Le Mans incident. Wow, it's better now actually. Losing this rear lip actually made the suspension better. Indeed. Wow, losing the rear lip actually made this thing to handle better actually. So I think there is a silver lining in losing that lip. Stop, stop. Oh my god, the brakes. Brakes are definitely hot. Brakes are definitely cooking. Wow, brakes are definitely on fire. So, so look, in general, I can sum up the car, I guess, the Batmobile, the modern Mad Batmobile. So look, I love the idea behind the car. I've driven super sticky or cars that can run with a ton of downforce. I've seen a lot of crazy design and I love it. It's not bad. Actually works nicely, but there is too much rear downforce, my friend. This is an all-wheel drive car. This is not rear-wheel drive. So with an all-wheel drive car, you need to split your downforce between front and rear. The rear is too much. The car actually did a wheelie and destroyed its rear lip, as you can, or rear diffuser. So yes, you need a little bit less rear downforce, my friend, to make it grip, because this thing actually understeers. And the reason this thing understeers because the front tires or the front axle is getting lift up a little bit, lifting up and losing traction because there's too much in the back. So yeah, I mean it's not bad, of course. And you did say this car was built to go hill climbing, not track racing. So I understand maybe on the hill climb will be better, but unfortunately I really don't have much time to load because the Pikes Peak map takes a little while to get loaded. So I really don't have much time to do that. I apologize, but and I love the creation, but yeah, maybe on the next time, my friend, we can try it. Maybe on the next one. So really nice work, my friend, indeed. It's not bad. It's actually very brutal. So yeah, nice work, my friend, indeed. All right, gentlemen. The next beast that we have here we go. The cop car. Oh, this is my car, the Barada. Yeah. And you have the BRD, the whatever this thing we drove, which was crazy. The Churchill, Crown, DC, the DTU, the Ferrari. Those all of these things are my car. Yes, the I don't know what this thing, the Imperial Cruiser AMG thing. Let's see. All right, gentlemen. So this is a very unique car with a very awesome name. Check out the name up front. I mean, the badge is just absolutely crazy. I love the badge. Look at that. The name is just amazing. Love it. It's just amazing in every single way. Yeah. This thing is running, I think, with a 1.8 or maybe a 1.9 liter V6 turbo, making 700 horsepower. And yes, it's extremely laggy because I think the creator wants to create something like an F1 engine. So yeah, it looks amazing, really. Unfortunately, the headlights, there are no headlights. Nothing is functional up front. The rear, yes, we do have some tail lights. We have a reverse and we have indicators. So yeah, it's not bad. We have pop-up headlights, yes, but they are not functional, unfortunately. So let's see. 3, 2, oh my god, check out the lag. Takes forever just to reach 9,000 RPM. 3, 2, 1. Sequential gearbox. Sounds like a racing car. Oh my god, the turbo lag. Not bad. Love the sequential gearbox. Wow, not bad at all. I mean, wow, I mean the car is an absolutely super aggressive beast. The engine is only 1.8 liters V6 turbo, but yes, it's I know it's super laggy. Yes, I know it takes forever to rev itself up, but when the boost comes on, this thing just launches itself so hard in a grippy manner. Suspension works perfectly. The brakes are not bad at all. This thing is actually running like a really, really amazing and brutal racing car. It may look like a supercar, but this thing actually drives like a racing car. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I love this thing. This thing actually is a very, very appropriate, supercar, or you can call it a racing car because it drives like a racing car. It's actually grippy. I mean, it takes a while to get used to, but when you do actually get used to driving it, you can actually, master it. You can actually take very, very fast lap times, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's an absolutely a gem, really, a very, very awesome. I mean, a star, really, a genuine star. Nice work, lovely design, lovely tuning. The engine, I'm not really happy with the engine because it's super laggy, but in general, it's a nice car. Nice work, my friend, indeed. All right, the next beast that we have here, oh, the Honda. All right, the Honda Civic from the 80s, late 80s Honda Civic. Yes, yes, I know, Mr. Battery Man. It will be a very, very awesome car to put the twin charge system on it. But again, as I mentioned before, I need to finish driving the cars quickly because on midnight, like I think in 35 minutes, a special video will be shown on my channel. For a friend of mine, and I will need to be there when it's up and running. So yeah, I need to finish before that thing is starting. So let's drive as quickly as we can and have fun as quickly as we can. And now, of course, Mr. BeamNG vehicle, which is a Honda Civic from 1987, I guess, with the B16 engine under the hood, proper one with VTEC and everything. Check it out. Amazing attention to details. Let me close these. So yes, a crazy attention to details. This thing is running with tons and fixtures on it to make it runs as a real vehicle. Love the tail lights. Look at that. Everything is running as it should be. Basically, it's a Honda. It's going to be awesome. Love the heating element on the defroster, as they call it. Very, very nice work. Very, very good looking car indeed. All right. Sorry about that. So let's see how this B16 Beast will run. Again, if you haven't been with us when we opened this car, VTEC will kick in at around 4,700 RPM. So everything below 4,700 is just regular four-cylinder. After it is VTEC Love. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. VTEC. Wow. Oops. What is that? Too much VTEC? We lost the, what is that? The rear wing? Is that too much VTEC for it? Oops, too much VTEC for that rear wing. All right, let's try again. Here we go. What? Again? Oh, what a shame. All right. Let's continue without it. All right, gentlemen. Look at that. It's actually grippy. I mean, the differential acts like an open diff, unfortunately, but it's a grippy actually. Brakes are really strong. Suspension is really good. Here we go. VTEC all the way. Here we go, VTEC. Come on. Straight line performance. Amazing. Wow, what a car. Let's see if we can take the corner at this speed. Yep, we can take the corner at this speed. No worries whatsoever. Wow. All right, brake performance. Not bad at all. All the way to the limit. Great. Wow, this thing actually drives very sharp. The cornering is an absolutely sharp thing. You can use the horsepower all the time. What a car indeed. And here you go. Let's celebrate. Handbrake. Corner. Here we go. What a car. What a car. Here we go. Coming up to the final corner and across the line. What a machine. What a machine indeed. What a machine indeed, my friends. What is this awesome car? Love it. Love the car. Love the suspension. The suspension is an absolute work of art. This thing is actually grippy. Corners really sharp. Brakes works perfectly. The engine, yes, it's 100 and I don't know, 100 and what? 160 horsepower. So it's not bad. But I mean, it feels a little bit low on horsepower. But I mean, on some corners the horsepower is perfect, and on the straight line, yes, you do actually feel slow. But in general, I mean, really, the performance 9 out of 10. What a beast indeed! This thing needs 200 horsepower to be 10 out of 10, but in general, 9 out of 10 because the suspension is definitely a work of art. That's amazing. The looks of the car 10 out of 10 because the great attention to details and well, I mean, it looks like a real car, looks like a real Honda Civic from the 80s. So what do you want more than that? It looks absolutely amazing. This guy, Mr. BeamNG, took a very long time to create this thing and to make it as perfect as it should be, as you can see, which is amazing. I mean, it will take some time. He definitely spent some time on it, so it's a nice car indeed. All right, cup of tea in front of me. My throat is now working as it should be. And now let's move on with the next beast. All right, nice work, my friend, Mr. BeamNG. All right, now let me show you something special I've been working on, and you will definitely see it in the video that I mentioned on midnight, which is this Jeep. Basically, I've created a Jeep, basically a Jeep Wrangler or whatever they call it, specifically for the video that you will be seeing at midnight. I mean, it's not complete. Yes, no, it's not complete at all. This Jeep, and this thing is running with a different engine, not the real engine that they use in real life. Because in real life, they are using a very hideous V6 engine, which I really hate. I don't like it. It's low on torque, low on horsepower. I'm not interested in it whatsoever because a Jeep must be always an inline six engine. And if I did create a modern inline six with a turbocharger, 350 horsepower, around I don't know, 400 pound-feet of torque. I mean, this thing is just, or 350 pound-feet of torque. I don't know, I forgot. So yeah, 4x4, as you can see, solid axles, coils front and rear. 4x4, not all-wheel drive. As you can see, we have a manual locking differential. This thing is absolutely crazy when it comes to to off-road performance. Yeah, it's amazing, and it's modern in every single way. I created this thing because the person that I created the video for tonight loves the Jeep Wrangler. That's why I created this thing, so they can actually enjoy it. All right, let me demonstrate how crazy this thing is. Yep, it's super quiet, and you can actually power slide it. It's no, this thing was never meant to go track racing, but yeah, It's absolutely crazy when it comes to off-road performance, and it's a fun vehicle. Look at that. You can actually power slide it, you can actually drive with it, and it's efficient. Look at that. Flat out it can do around, I don't know, 230. So it's not a bad vehicle. I wanted to show you this, guys, as a behind the scene, because you guys are awesome. You always join my live stream, and I want to show you, what am I up on, and what am I doing lately. So yeah, a Jeep basically. And it runs perfectly. It can go absolutely everywhere, anywhere you want, desert, snow. It works perfectly. No problems whatsoever. Look at that. Very, very tough suspension. No problems whatsoever. It's a very, very dependable vehicle. And I created this inline six engine again because I'm not interested at all in their V6 engine. It's an absolute, crappy engine. I'm not interested in it. I've seen specs of that engine, and yeah, I really don't want to create a very, very rubbish engine in BeamNG. That's why I created this inline six engine, because it works much better. All right, let's get back to the starting line and select a new of your awesome beasts, a new one, and see how that thing will run. Look at that, you can actually power slide it. Amazing. I mean, it's not as aggressive like that monster that we have driven before, that 4x4 monster. This thing is more like a production vehicle, a stock production vehicle, super quiet, super efficient, but it works, and I'm happy with it. All right, gentlemen, let's move on with the next thing that we have on the list. So the next thing that we have on the list, which is the Mitsubishi 3000 GT-ish replica, which is going to be interesting. And Mr. The One and Oh yeah, I still have the Mini Riva. Yeah, I still have it. Yeah, because it's an awesome vehicle. Let's see. Mr. Bodwinji, I send you the link on the Discord. Mr. Batteryman says too much. What's Sliftington? What is that? Mr. JD says best Jeep ever. Oh, thank you, my friend. Let's see. Mr. Matata says, "Oh yeah, I forgot to send you the 4x4. I promised you last week. No, don't worry about it, my friend. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Indeed." Mr. Matata says, "I saw that. Thank you. I really appreciate that." All right, from Mr. Bodwin G. All right, gentlemen. So this is the 3000 GT Mitsubishi. It looks super close to the real deal. The engine definitely is a close one. It works perfectly. It's all-wheel drive. I don't know. Yes, I think it's all-wheel drive. Yeah, yeah, it's all-wheel drive. I guess. I don't know. Maybe is it real drive? All-wheel drive? Yeah, it's all-wheel drive. Yeah, it's all-wheel drive. Sorry about that. Manual gearbox, proper engine, proper V6. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. All right, nice acceleration. First corner, not bad. It feels sporty, not like a racing car, no, but it feels sporty. Yeah. It wants to corner, but we can actually see the limits of the suspension and the tires. But it's not bad. Actually, feels very, very authentic, really. The engine is strong. I can already see there the suspension is a little bit soft. The dampers are a little bit too soft. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Here we go, 200 kilometers per hour. Let's see. Yes, we can take the corner. No problem whatsoever. Brake performance. Here we go. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Very good. Very good indeed. Car looks amazing. Sounds very good. It's a proper vehicle. It's a proper vehicle. I love it. Feels really strong. Looks good. Let's try drift now. And brake. No, no, doesn't want to do that. The engine is not torquey enough. Unfortunately, the engine is not torquey enough at the high RPM to keep the slide going. But it's a grippy vehicle. It's not really a drifting vehicle. No, it's a grippy vehicle. It's all-wheel drive. It corners really nicely. Let's try first gear. Nope. Nope. It just wants to grip. It's a grip machine. I like it. I like grip machines. Grip machines are really great, super safe, super awesome. And check out the brake performance. Brakes are really perfect. Nice work. Genuinely nice work, my friend, indeed. Lovely car, lovely to look at, lovely to drive. It's really a proper JDM, and I love it. Love it indeed. Awesome. All right, gentlemen, let's move on with the next vehicle. Let's see. This is the racing car that I created as a prize car for the Le Mans Challenge. Let's see what we have next. The Range Rover from the previous lives. Here we go. The Unicorno Sienna. Let's see. The Unicorno thing. All right, gentlemen. Now this is the Unicorno, I don't know, thing, which is a very awesome, you can say supercar. Yes, the Unicorno is Sienna, I guess. So this thing is running with a V12, yes, a V12 turbo, making 1,250 horsepower. It's it's good in every single way, in its looks, in its performance on paper. Everything is looking great about it, except the rims, of course. But it's really not bad. It's really affordable. It's good. It's efficient. It's comfortable. It's sporty. It's perfect. So let's see how it will cope on the track. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, that's a brutal acceleration. Love it. Well, it's a fast vehicle. I mean, 1,250 horsepower. I really hope it's actually, controllable in a straight line. Here we go, straight line. Wow. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yes, the suspension definitely feels weird on high speeds. Oh my goodness. Brakes are definitely super strong, which what I really love to see always. Wow, what a grip. Aerodynamics are definitely super strong on the vehicle. Wow, what a vehicle. Wow, check out how strong the brakes are. What a creation, what a vehicle indeed. This thing actually is phenomenal to drive. I mean, at first I thought it's gonna lose control in a straight line. It felt really wobbly. I thought maybe this thing is gonna be twitchy and it will spin out, but it turned out the faster you go, this thing actually will grip harder because, of course, I mean, obviously you will get more air, more downforce, obviously, but sometimes in BeamNG that doesn't happen. But this thing actually is just amazing, and the brakes are just the brakes are just, you need to stomp. I mean, On some corners, I promise you, if you can actually rewind this video, on some corners I did actually use like 60%, maybe 70% only of the brakes, not 100%. So, and yes, this thing stopped on the dime. Amazing. Wow. Still absolutely crazy. Looks great, drives great, everything is great about it except for those rims. I'm not interested in those rims, unfortunately. But in general, performance, again, 9 out of 10. Feels a little bit twitchy, but it's perfect. And the design also 9 out of 10. Everything is perfect except for those unfortunately 90s rims. I'm not interested in those, but everything is just perfect. 9 out of 10. It's just a very very high score. Very cool. Nice work, my friend. Indeed. What a car. All right, gentlemen. Let's see what we have next. Ah, yes. Here we go. So what we have is one, two, three, four. Yes, so we have. All right, let's test this thing here, this sport car, and then move on to the SUV war. This VC Labs Nomad against my Barada, and then those two against each other to see which one actually is worth to buy. So let's first test the Vista first. See how this thing will actually performs. Oh man, I only have like 15 minutes. Wow, I really hope I can create it. All right, guys. So I have only 15 minutes. I need to be quick. So all right, so this thing is going at twin turbo V10, 600 horsepower. Not bad. Let's see. It looks great, as you can see. Looks very very aggressive, very awesome. Yeah, very very sleek, very very aggressive. Which what I do love to see always. Love those windows. Nice touch on the roof. Look at that, it's just brutal. A lot of rear-wheel drive cars tonight. Yeah, most of them are. So let's see. Three, two, one. Wow. So far, so good. Yeah, first corner. Yeah. Suspension feels twitchy. Yeah. Dampers are not strong enough. Dampers feel really, really silly. Yeah, look at that. This thing scraped on the ground because the dampers are too soft, not hard enough. But it's fast. Sounds good. Can we take the corner at this speed? Yep, we can. Oh my god, the brakes. Perfect. Here we go. Nope, not sliding this time. Let's try here. Nope. On some corners, this thing loves to slide. On some, this thing doesn't. All right. And I know the reason for that. I know the reason why this thing actually performs in a very very unexpected way. I mean, you can't really oh my god, I forgot the word in English. I genuinely forgot the word in English. Yes, it's unpredictable. Yes, it's definitely unpredictable. On some corners, this thing is actually super grippy, super awesome. On some corners, this thing just lose control. It will lead you to a massive slide or maybe a massive accident. And I know why, because the dampers are not hard enough. The front of the car, because the dampers are not strong enough to keep the car, straight. without wobbling left and right, front to back. The car just dips on its face. This thing just dips hard, smashes its own front lip to the floor or to the tarmac, which leads to losing control. This thing just spins around left and right, and oh my god, you need to control the steering or you will have a massive accident, which is not really great in a super powerful vehicle, unfortunately. But yeah, it definitely needs better dampers, stiffer dampers, maybe a little bit more front camber to make it a little bit more grippy, and job done. Everything else is just perfect. This thing just needs better suspension, and it will run perfect. Yeah, nice work, my friend, indeed. So I can say, looks, the design of the car, also 9 out of 10. Looks very very nice. Great attention to details. Really nice. Performance, I'm gonna say 6 out of 10 because of the suspension is not great, and the engine, it's not bad, but it doesn't feel that strong to me. Yeah, I mean, the car definitely needs a little bit more horsepower, better turbos, and this thing, yes, the turbos I think are the problem, not really efficient enough. So it's really not bad. 6 out of 10 for the performance, 9 out of 10 for the design. Really not bad. All right, gentlemen, and now let's go and test those. Let's see, those two sports cars, the Yukio, the basic one, and then the tuned one by me, to see which one actually is better. And then we need to do some drag racing between those SUVs, see which one is faster. So let's see, Yukio basic one first. All right, the Yukio, the JDM inline six single overhead camshaft, 120 horsepower, rear-wheel drive. It's not bad. 1,000 kilos, 5-speed manual, and you can do some small burnouts with it. All right, here we go. Handbrake turn. Oh my god, the suspension is really soft. Come on, turn. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Wow, not much horsepower actually to power slide it. Not much horsepower. Look at that. That's it. Look at that. It's just so grippy now. Handbrake turn. All right, not bad. Come on, control it. Oops. So yes, you can actually use the handbrake to lose control a little bit. Come on, come on. All right, here we go. Handbrake turn. All right, here we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's actually fun. You need to use it on tight roads, not really long. Oops. Corrected the steering early, but it's fun. And brake test. All right, not bad. The brakes actually are not bad at all. It's actually very, very nicely. Very, very nice. Look at the brake discs back there, very, very tiny. So I love it. It's very basic, which is what it is. It's a basic car. This is not really a super powerful vehicle. It's a basic car. And I do love basic cars, especially JDM built ones, rear-wheel drive, manual gearbox, not a bad engine, very, very lightweight body. It's not bad at all. It's actually brilliant, and it looks great, really. It's not bad looking at all. Pop-up headlights, great looking rims, basic, beautiful looking tail lights. Everything is beautiful. Two-door, perfect. I love it. And now, of course, let's go and test the tuned version. I really hope that I didn't ruin the car. So let's see. Let's see. Don't force the drift. Just when entering the corner, let off, then let off in the middle. Hammering. All right. Let's try it out. So this is the tuned version. As you can see, it's obviously lower than the previous car. Yes, much lower than the previous car. Different rims, tires, different noise, different exhaust, different engine tune. 200 horsepower now. Let's see now if we can do a burnout. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah. Give me some of that. That's what I call a burnout. JDM burnout. All right, here we go. Whoa, yes, that's very cool. Brakes are definitely strong, much stronger, much grippier now, much more aggressive. Oops. What about that? Let's try again. I want to try again. I definitely want to try again. Here we go. Come on. Nope. Alright. Let's ignore this bit. I was really hoping to... Wow. So this thing now, so let's sum up this car, because this thing now is much more, because I did fit sport tires on it, and fitting sport tires on it made it somewhat grippy on some corners. So I need to learn how to grip with it. All right. Yes, look at that. It's much grippier than before. Suspension is harder than before. It's a serious player now. It's not really a drift car anymore. It's a serious player. Yeah, it's a serious player now. I mean, you can lose control a little bit. Yeah. What a car. Come on. Aw. That's unfortunate. Every time I want to go around this corner, this thing just somewhat grips in the middle and then refuses to continue. I'm not the best rear wheel drive. No, I'm not the best rear wheel drive drifter. I mean, I don't know really how to drift in BeamNG. In Forza, yes, in Forza I can drift hard with rear wheel drive cars, but in BeamNG cars here are so unpredictable. Some people do know how to drift in BeamNG. I mean, I prefer Forza. Forza is a lot more, I don't know, controllable, crazier over there. I mean, it's really not bad over there. But here it's just, I don't know, sometimes you feel it's really impossible here. All right. So let's sum up both cars. The first car was very basic, very honest, very awesome little stock JDM two-door basically car, which was very, very cool. There is that JDM, you know, sporty taste in it. Yes, it was super basic. Yes, it was only 120 horsepower, but there is this, you know, this essence, the essence of sport. It feels like it was built ready for tuners to get their dirty hands on it, to start putting better parts or aftermarket parts on it, which went well. As you can see, this car right now, after we tweaked the suspension, the engine, the gearbox, it's a serious player now. You can actually call it a sport car. This is not only a badge now, this is a sport car. So yeah. I mean, I look at the design. I'll have to say, I mean, I'm not comparing this to modern cars. No, I'm comparing this to classic cars or 80s cars. I have to say design 8 out of 10, very awesome. 80s specs, performance on the stock one, being a JDM, being a very basic car, I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. It's good, it's not bad. 5 is good, it's not bad. And after we tuned it well as a serious player, I'm gonna say 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10. Yes, no more than that. It still needs a little bit more tuning. It's grippy, yes, but it can lose control on some corners. So yes, it's up to you if you want to create it as a drift car or not. So yeah, it's a very awesome thing. So unfortunately, we don't have too much time left to test the SUVs because right now it's 11:58 p.m. I need to finish the streamlight right now, so I can be when the video is actually out. So my friends, thank you so much for joining my live stream. I mean, I'm sorry, I wanted to test the SUVs, but no more time, unfortunately. So yes, thank you so much, guys, for watching my live stream. If you like it, I would love to see as many likes as possible. I will see you very soon, my friends, with more videos, more crazy things, and yeah, I will see you very soon. I mean, no more time. Thank you so much, Mr. Matata, Mr. JD, Battery Man, Mr. Matata, Mr. Neris, Mr. Vlad. Thank you for your help. Mr. BeamNG for your awesome car. Mr. Any name you wish. Let's see who else was with us. Mr. Tyler and all of you guys. Thank you so much from all of my heart for being in my live stream. You guys are awesome. Hit that like button as I've mentioned if you love the video. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you very soon. If you love the channel, of course, don't forget to check out my Patreon page, the link in the description below. Thank you so much. Have a crazy and an awesome Friday, guys, and check out the video that will be on in 1 minute on my channel. Check it out. It's gonna be really awesome, and leave your best wishes for my friend in the comment section on that video. Thank you so much, and I will see you very soon. And goodbye for now, my friends.